Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got something super exciting to talk about, Pi Network, and its big milestone of officially launching its mainnet. I'm sure a lot of you have been hearing about Pi Network for a while now. Some of you might even be mining Pi already. But the question is, what does this mean now that the mainnet is live? Stick around because we're diving deep into everything you need to know about Pi Network, its transition to the mainnet, and what the future holds. Before we get into the main topic, let's take a quick step back and talk about what Pi Network actually is for those who are new here. Pi Network is a mobile cryptocurrency that allows you to mine Pi coins directly from your smartphone. Yeah, you heard that right. No fancy rigs, no high energy bills. It's super easy, and the app has been downloaded by millions of people around the globe. So, let's break it down real quick. Pi Network launched in 2019, and its goal was to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, even those who don't have expensive mining setups or deep knowledge of crypto. You know, it was all about democratizing crypto and making it a community-driven project. Mining on Pi is as simple as opening the app and pressing a button once every 24 hours. It's free, and it doesn't drain your phone's battery or data. For those of you who've been actively mining Pi, you've probably built up a pretty solid balance of Pi coins by now. And just to clarify, Pi Network initially ran on a testnet, meaning it wasn't fully operational as a main currency yet. But now, Pi Network has officially transitioned to its mainnet, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Pi Network's transition to the mainnet is a huge deal. Why? Because this is where things start to get real. Now that Pi is on the mainnet, the coins you've been mining are no longer just test tokens. They're real, and they have actual value. The mainnet launch means Pi Network has moved from a closed test environment to an open blockchain. Essentially, the network is now fully decentralized, and it's ready to support real transactions. You can now send, receive, and even trade Pi coins. But here's the catch: since the Pi Network is still in its early stages, the coin's value hasn't fully stabilized. This is common for most new cryptocurrencies. We'll talk more about Pi's price potential later, but for now, just know that the mainnet launch is a big step forward for the project. So, what does the mainnet launch mean for Pi Network users? First off, the app is no longer just a mining app. It's now part of a fully functioning blockchain. This means that, over time, we can expect to see the Pi ecosystem grow. More businesses will start accepting Pi coins as payment, and the Pi community will continue to expand globally.
Hi, Pioneers! Today is the open network launch of Pi. First, I'd like to congratulate the over 16 million Pioneers around the world for transitioning to the open network. This is the result of our collective efforts for the last 6 years. We should celebrate this historic moment of our network. Now, reviewing Pi's journey. It has always been a unique project. Some would find it different. Yes, it is. Pi is a nonconformist. Many innovations came from nonconformists who challenged the norms, the conventions, and the established practices. As for Pi, in early days of crypto, where many projects fundraise through ICO, Pi never did ICO, never sold Pi. And the Pi is made sure to be accessible and for free for everyone. 80% of the Pi tokens belong to the people and the community. When a crypto project can go live with just a white paper, a smart contract, and these days even a meme, Pi community spent 6 years building its infrastructure, its ecosystem, and make sure that its utility is ready for use before opening up. Also, for most blockchains, most of the addresses are unverified. Pi chose to conduct identity verification through KYC and KYB for millions of its users to make sure individuals and businesses on the mainnet are verified, because Pi believes true decentralization does not contradict authenticity and legitimacy. Some crypto critics raise concern that Pi users are too mainstream. Is that a problem? We don't think so. This is the greatest strength of Pi Network that the community has been striving to build and create for the last 6 years. Ordinary people like pioneers are the driving force behind Pi because Pi is set to solve the problem of mass adoption and real-world utility. Pi welcomes both crypto enthusiasts and mainstream audience. History has shown technology only endures when it meets the real human needs of the mainstream. Otherwise, it will be just a passing trend. So, crypto industry overall will also benefit from the joining of a lot of mainstream audience to together create true utility of blockchain technology. Today is open network. What does that mean? It means the firewall of the Pi blockchain is removed to allow external connectivity. With the external connectivity possible, it is more convenient for merchants to do local commerce, selling their goods and services in local marketplaces, for developers to further develop their apps and complete their logic in their business model. Also, for creators to gain more influence and for general pioneers to connect and transact with each other. New developers, you're welcome to tap into this widely distributed crypto-enabled network. If you already have a business model, come and test and sell your products in Pi. For developers who don't have a business model but have a great app experience, there is already a business model ready to go for you through Pi App Network, where the platform allow you to have traffic, provide you with traffic, and allow you to monetize. And in the meantime, utility of Pi is created for all pioneers. And this is great for Pi Network overall. So pioneers, final words. Don't let the noises distract you. Focus on what matters and what makes a difference in crypto space and in the world. Keep working and keep creating, and everything else will follow. Let's show the world a different path to crypto and the power of Pi Network in the new era of open network.
The Pi Network team has also been working hard on building partnerships and creating a decentralized marketplace where you can spend your Pi coins on goods and services. As more people join the network, the value of Pi should start to rise as well, which brings us to a very important point. Let's talk about Pi's value. I know a lot of you have been wondering, when will Pi be listed on exchanges? Can I actually sell my coins? The answer is yes, Pi will be listed on exchanges in the future, but the timeline isn't set in stone just yet. The team has been clear that they want to ensure Pi has real-world value before it hits the exchanges. So don't expect any immediate listings, but the groundwork is definitely being laid. So what's next for Pi Network now that the mainnet is live? Well, there are a few exciting things coming down the pipeline. First up, the Pi Network team has been working on enabling decentralized finance, DeFi, features within the Pi ecosystem. This means we could eventually see things like staking, lending, and even earning interest on your Pi coins. It's all about creating a fully functional, decentralized platform where users have complete control over their digital assets. Second, Pi is expanding its developer community. If you're someone who's into coding, blockchain development, or just tech in general, Pi Network has opened up opportunities for you to build dApps, or decentralized apps, on their blockchain. The goal is to create a thriving ecosystem where developers can come together to build useful tools and services for the Pi community. One thing that sets Pi Network apart from other cryptocurrencies is its massive community. They've been marketing Pi Network primarily through word of mouth, and it's been a success. The Pi Network community has grown to millions of users across the globe. And it's not just people looking to make money, it's a group of passionate individuals who believe in the project's long-term vision.
Using your Pi to purchase electronics items, products here at BIS Leonard Plaza, Akure, Ondo State, where the thing they do, where the thing they make sense with your
Pi Network has made it clear that this is a community-driven project. The more people mine and use Pi, the more valuable the network becomes. And that's why it's so important for us, the users, to continue supporting Pi by sharing the app with others and growing the community. Of course, there are always risks when it comes to new cryptocurrencies, and Pi Network is no exception. While the Mainnet launch is a step in the right direction, there are still challenges ahead.
We're seeing a lot of progress. We've seen a lot of actions taken to undo the damaging policies that were put in place when Gary Gensler was the head of the SEC. And we're seeing Congress do a lot of work to establish and put the legislation in place that we need.
Regulation is one big challenge. As governments around the world start to crack down on cryptocurrencies, Pi Network could face scrutiny, especially as it starts to gain more traction. But the Pi Network team has been working hard to ensure that the project complies with local regulations. Another challenge is market volatility. Cryptocurrencies, in general, can be very volatile. While Pi Network has a strong community backing it, there's no guarantee that Pi coins will retain their value over time. So, as with any investment, always proceed with caution and do your own research. So, to sum it all up, Pi Network is officially on the Mainnet, and this is a huge step forward for the project. There's a lot of potential here, but also some risks. The key to success with Pi will be how well the community supports it, and how effectively the Pi team can implement the next steps on their roadmap. Now it's over to you. What do you think about Pi Network's transition to the Mainnet? Do you believe it has long-term potential, or do you think it's just another crypto hype? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and be sure to subscribe for more updates on Pi Network and other exciting crypto projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.